Hello everyone and welcome back to Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. I have not the best news. So, I didn't know this for sure, but Prince Mush's second phase requires super guarding to beat. And I'm really against that kind of stuff. Like, because you are basically being forced down one path to beat him now. I don't like crap like this. I don't like... I feel like he was already easily the strongest boss in the game because of how much damage he could do. And then like, especially in the second phase. But I like, why? Why did they go down this road? I don't get why they didn't just like, I was already kind of curious like why he only had 96 HP. I was like, that seems kind of low considering like Bone Tail's like 200, Shadow Queen is 150, even Wacka is 108. 96 is still high, but a little on the lower end for bosses, for like some of the final bosses at least. It just makes me wish that maybe he had more health, and that like his second phase maybe could just see his defense go up, but still you can still like beat him with say piercing blow or mega smash. Like you still have options, right? You still have options that aren't just, well, none of your badges or moves or specials matter unless you can super guard him. I don't like that. That is garbage to me. I did a bit of super guarding practice with this guy. I'm sorry if my mood isn't going to be particularly happy today for this recording session, because this is one of those things that really irks me when a game does this. The only reason I'm not like even more upset is because I know it's an optional fight. If this was something that was required, I think there would be a lot of problems with it. Quick shout out to Ghost Cabbit and SnowHusky. Ghost Cabbit made the models. SnowHusky did the VRM work and model work for me in terms of changing the colors and whatnot. So, I need to get my items. I kind of forgot about that. I'll go over my badges in a second. I'm gonna give this boss obviously a good try here. I'm gonna do what I can, but I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna beat it. And also, if I lose a fight, I'm probably just gonna home screen it and then return, and then like boot the game up again, because I'd rather not lose like all my life rooms and stuff. I honestly don't think my FP should be a problem. I have a pretty good way of getting through the first phase. It's just really the second phase that worries me. Oh yeah, so as I said, I was gonna go back into the pit and level up. Well, I ended up going through all the way through the pit, and on my way through the pit, I ran into a Crazy Daisy, which, if you guys like, they give you like crap ton of star points. There we go. Grab a crap ton of life runes. Basically everything I have. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably gonna go grab a few more. Okay, so I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I think I was saying that I'm just gonna reboot the game if I lose a fight because I don't feel like going and buying another like bazillion life shrooms, you know? I think that's totally fair. I think you guys can understand where I'm coming from on that. The thing is, I had ideas for other, like, items I was gonna bring with me, but it doesn't matter now. Like, it just straight up does not matter what else I bring. For the most part. Like, life streams are your biggest help in this fight. I honestly, because of my build, like, I don't feel like I really need jam and jellies. Ultra streams will definitely be more helpful. We'll buy a 14th one, why not? Because think about this, like, you know, I'm fine with fights, obviously not some fights, like enemies or bosses not being affected by certain things, maybe requiring, like a bit of a certain strategy. And when I say bit, I mean in the sense that, like, you know, only certain things will hurt them. Because even in some of the worst cases where you may run into a fight that you're not prepped for at all, or like you weren't expecting, like the defenses the enemies have, you can always rely on a special. Like specials will pretty much always do the damage. I think the only exception might be like Earth Tremor on like what is it, the Adonis twins or whatever. Like I don't recall ever trying Earth Tremor on them, but I'm pretty sure they're probably immune to it. Because I'm pretty sure you already have Earth Tremor by the time you fight them. It's like one of the first things you get, isn't it? For specials. Yeah, yeah, it's the first one. I'm actually one level higher than I thought I was. So I got 2 level up souls down there because of the, Crazy Daisy. That might have been what I was talking about earlier. And then I ended up fighting Wacka by accident. I accidentally jumped on him because I think I was clicking A too fast, and I jumped and it read me as jumping on him. And I was a little worried at first because I was not healed up for that when I started that fight. I also had like my other badges on, the ones that I was mainly running when I was going through the pit to help, like with making it so I didn't need to consume items as much and stuff. You know, flower finder, heart finder, that kind of stuff. The fight went pretty well, surprisingly. I had to probably, like, I was doing my jumps more and stuff because that was more total damage, and I was just good at making sure that Mario had a shell shield, and I think I gave Koops a boo sheet at a pretty good time as well on that. I think there was like two red ones at one point. It's so weird to me that Wacko always seems to heal like early in the fight. The 2 times I've fought him, he's healed early in the fight. And then a video I watched of the fight also had Wacko heal early on in the fight, and I just don't. It's weird. It's weird that Wacko always seems to heal early on in the fight, not later. And so, yeah, the red Whack-a-Monks heal like 75. It's ridiculous. I'll save back here. So, yeah, basically because in his second phase, he doesn't even care about specials. Like, it would be one thing if he didn't care about your item, any attack items, or any attacks you have on in Mario in general, like his hammers or jumps, or his partners. But if you could still hit him with specials, then I would be happy to kind of run a build that would just force me to focus on specials, and I would be fine with that. It'd be a little frustrating, but at least it's a option other than super guarding. And I will mention that someone claimed in a Reddit post I saw, someone claimed that they beat him. They did enough damage to get through his second. They did enough damage from when he was still in his first phase to completely get him to his second phase or whatever. So I view that as an exception because it was a very. I think he said he was doing peril or danger strats. And just that's a lot of damage you have to do because it says. So I think it's 50% when he goes below 50, so 48 and down. I've generally gone with the belief that it was 50 and down, but it might be 48 and down. But that's a lot of damage you have to do. You basically have to do about 50 damage in 2 attacks, right? Which is not. I'm not gonna say it's impossible because I haven't done all the numbers, but that's a very, very particular circumstance that you're looking to get him probably to a very certain number and then charge up damage boosts and be running all these types of damage boosting badges, right? It just gets kind of absurd to think about. So if it's true, there is that way, but it is a very, very how would you put it? I don't want to say particular, but it's one that most people aren't going to try and do. Because even that probably requires, it would definitely require some very particular badge selection and making sure you get him down to the right damage numbers, right? Actually not entirely sure who I want out for the beginning of this. So yeah, forgive me if I'm a little annoyed through this fight. Because I don't like stuff like this. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna hit him with Supernova. And then we will do Rally Wink. Actually, I kind of took off Quick Gamer. I don't know why I left that on. Because I thought that would hurt him, but nope. I think I kind of just forgot about it. Oh wait, he's gonna dodge that. I didn't look at his stance. Whoopsie. That is my bad. That is fine. Also, I'm hoping that the return postage one isn't gonna cancel out super guarding or anything like that. We have a chance to get him down to 49 exactly, so I kind of want to see if he's still in his first phase. In that. Oh wait, that's 9. It gets him down to exactly 50. Is he gonna change here? Nope, he's still doing that. I'm surprised he hasn't charged up yet. Alright, so like ideally this is probably like the perfect situation here. So I got him down to 48, which is exactly, so it's 47 or down. So you'd have to deal 48 damage in 2 attacks, which, again, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but like it's a very particular build you gotta be running, and then to even like make sure you get him down to that much, to get him down to that health, and also to make sure that you're on 1 HP or whatever it is, under 5 HP, like, and I know there are items that can help with that, obviously. It gets kind of absurd, the circumstances and requirements to get into that position. I'm sure for some people who are used to running those strats, it's no problem, but it's something that I don't think your average player is gonna do or want to look into. I just think it's funner to be able to do a fight in a way that you can. As I said, I wanted to, I wanted to come up with my own strat for beating Prince Mush. But here it's literally... I don't have enough attack for that. So here's where I have to start super guarding and hope that I hit him. Oh, I'm glad I didn't completely remove Quick Camera because it does have a use here. And you really hit Goombella, don't you? I'm surprised he's not going for Mario. That's what keeps throwing me off. And yes, each one of those duplicates will attack Mario, so... Actually, this makes me wish I kept some of those specials or whatever on me. You know what my problem with the Training Master is, though? It's like, yeah, does it help to some extent to be able to to practice super guards with him, yes, but the problem is that, like, trying to get the timing right on different attack animations is what throws it off for me. Because I don't think it's, like, it's easier to kind of be like, read the animation and be like, okay, I got a super guard now, I should press it at this moment. And that's kind of how I do guarding, right? Obviously there's a more generous window with just doing a guard. But with doing but trying to do a super guard, which like requires like frame perfect execution. Like, I did it too early, I think. And that's what I need, game. Thanks. There we go. Does this make, I mean, we can give this a try. I will assume it works, since his guard's down. Go. Yeah. Damn, one is all I needed. Thank God. Well, that's what I get for having all the attack bonus stuff on. So strong. You've got me beat, Mario. Who could have seen this coming? You couldn't plan a more ferocious battle. Wild moves, raw power, flying fists of fury. What beautiful destruction. This was without a doubt, inarguably, definitely, absolutely, completely, an extreme battle of the very highest caliber. But there could only be one winner, and this time it was the great Gonzalez. I'm happy I got that on my first try on recording for this session, you know. Obviously I tried it like way back in chapter 5 or whatever, but 30 coins. That's laughable. Wow. Oh, that's right. I hear Prince Mush. I hear Mush. Oops. Make that Prince Mush has something to give you. I just saw him in the hallway. If you want to catch him now. That's all. Take care, Gonzalez. I know I got that on my first try and makes it not seem so bad. It still doesn't rub me the right way, you know, like that's a thing. Oh yeah, thank you so much for that incredible match. Put on quite a show out there, didn't we? I know I gave it everything I had. We should both be proud. I have a gift for you. Consider it a thank you for being such a great opponent. I hope you'll take it. Prince Mush's belt. I'm ready and willing for a rematch anytime, and I intend to win it. Fuck you. I only ended up using like one. I feel like he went easy on me for whatever reason of that fight. Belt matching Prince Mush's and a sign of his friendship. Oh, I see. It's a belt matching his. Okay. Is he actually? Oh yeah, he does have a belt on. I was really worried that that could turn into like a really long fight and stuff, but I guess all my whining and complaining makes it like was perhaps a little overdone, but seems all for naught. It will never rub me the right way to make a fight require you to super guard. And like even in that case where it's like I got very lucky in terms of getting his health right down to the 50 mark. Getting him down to, what was it, 33? And then being able, and then like having enough tack to do, 33 damage there. I feel like I somewhat lucked out in that instance. I don't know why he kept going for Goombella either. I think I went through 2 life streams in that fight total, and I only used 1 jam and jelly, but it worked out. I don't know, it's just funny,